Well, we just left our dock in Tacoma, back there, and we're in Commencement Bay right now. And we are heading for Des Moines to fuel up. We'll be heading to Alaska this year, and so we need to take on about $800 worth of fuel to get our boat to Skagway, and then we'll fuel up again. Once we finish fueling in Des Moines, we're going to be heading through the Ballard Locks. We have work that needs to be done on our crane, and so that should be interesting. So we'll take you along for the adventure. We just pulled into Des Moines Marina. We're getting fuel, and it was an easy docking. Nobody here, so made things really super easy. A lot of times this fuel dock can be really busy, and you have to just sit out there and wait for an opening, and it's kind of a small fuel dock, but nobody's here on a Monday morning. It's all quiet.
We're using the high capacity pump that fills just under 20 gallons a minute.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, that's really good.
Okay, and we're taking on 800 gallons? Is that right?
Probably, yeah.
It's getting lower on the water line the more we take, and so far we are, where are we? That's where we're at. $2,300. That's our final. 723 gallons of fuel cost us $2,930. Woohoo. Just coming in here by Ray's. They have wonderful food. Famous for their sable fish or black cod, which we've had a few times. And just waiting for that bridge to go up so this big boat in front of us can go through, and guess we'll be going through the locks. The Ballard Locks in Seattle facilitate boats moving between the saltwater of Puget Sound and freshwater of Lake Union. The two bodies of water are at different levels, so the locks act like an elevator for boats. There are two locks, the large locks and small locks. The small locks are currently closed for repairs, so we will be transiting through the large locks and will need to have a minimum of two 50-foot lines. This is our first time locking with Escapade, so we're a little bit nervous. After calling the lockmaster on VHF channel 13 to request transit and report our vessel size, we watch for the green light on the lock wall, which is our signal to enter. Once we have made our way into the lock, we wait for the lock attendants to direct us where to go. After we are in position, the lock attendants acquire our 50-foot lines by dropping sending lines to us. They bring up our lines and tie them off to the bollards. With lots of fenders keeping Escapade off the wall, now it's our job to manage the lines.
Once vessels are secured in the lock, the gate swings shut and the chamber fills with water. We can barely feel the boat rising as it is incredibly smooth. As the water levels change, we have to keep an eye on the lines to make sure they're not too tight or too loose.
Attention all vessels to the large lock. Please stand by your lines as the water will be racing. Now, let's be reminded of the terms by all employees. Stand by your lines. Be prepared.
Okay, we made it without incident. They're about to open the gates now. I don't have a lot to say. I'm kind of in awe of the whole process. A lot of people here just watching and filming. Okay, so we're just coming out of the big locks into, is this Lake Union or what is this considered? Into the ship canal. We are in the ship canal.
We are now making our way to Fisherman's Terminal, which is the home port to one of the largest fishing fleets in the United States, including boats that work in Alaska and the Bering Sea. We have just pulled into Fisherman's Terminal in Seattle, and unlike most marinas, this place isn't about pleasure boating. This is a working fishing port, home to the North Pacific fishing fleet you've probably seen on shows like The Deadliest Catch. Here, the slips are full of serious commercial vessels, longliners, signers, crabbers, and tenders, all rigged for the rugged waters of Alaska and the Bering Sea. Crews are constantly loading gear, upgrading boats, repairing nets, and prepping for their next trip north. The terminal has heavy-duty haul-out facilities, welding shops, net lofts, and supply warehouses. This place is designed to keep a fishing fleet working year-round, not tied up for just the weekend. The air smells like salt, diesel, and fresh fish.
We're just taking a walk, walking the dogs. After they had their dinner, we're here at Fisherman's Terminal to have work done on our boat. We're having crane work done, and we are getting another inverter, our fourth, in just over a year. Stay tuned for more information on that debacle.
Even though it's a working port, visitors are welcome. There's a public promenade along the docks with a memorial to fishermen lost at sea. There's a nice walking trail, a couple of great restaurants, fresh seafood store, a barber, and a sandwich shop with sundries. Here, let's look at this memorial. It's pretty cool. Fisherman with a halibut way up there. This has all sorts of... Oh, look at it. Did you see the octopus here, honey?
I did.
That's cool. Come on, Rue.
Different species of fish.
Oh, a shrimp, crab, squid.
Sturgeon.
Come on, Rue. You gotta come with Mom. Dedicated on October 8th, 1988 as a tribute to the men, women, their families, and the members of the fishing community who have suffered the loss of life at sea. And there are a bunch of folks. But it's really nice they have this memorial. Oh, look at that. That looks like a salty guy.
Does look like Mr. Salt.
Now that we have become somewhat familiar with our surroundings, it's time to hit the fresh seafood store for some oysters and clams. What you doing?
Shocking some oysters. Nothing better than some fresh oysters.
Oh, is there a pearl in there?
No pearl.
Look at those slurpy, slimy, yummy
Delectable treats. That's what they are. A delectable little treat.
Who decided that oysters were some sort of aphrodisiac? Because, like, really? Of all the things that could be an aphrodisiac, it's this, the oyster.
You just got to pick something. What do you think about them, babe?
Oh, okay. Here's our oysters that we got here at Fisherman Terminal with a little bit of Chardonnay, right? Little shell.
A little tasty. Scrape that one up good.
Along with oysters, there's nothing like fresh French bread and steamed clams. Yum. We're checking out the Bay Cafe this morning. Bay Cafe. Oh, happy Easter. How cute. So Jake's working away on the crane. Okay, so you got the skillet. Looks good. And I got the cinnamon toast with eggs.
That looks good too.
Well, how's your breakfast?
Very good.
Mine was good. My plate's clean.
We're leaving Fisherman's Terminal on Saturday, April 5th. We went up there to get some boat work done, specifically on our crane and to install a new inverter that was being switched out because they had a recall on our old inverter. So we were able to get that switched out and everything's working well with the new inverter. The crane, we got all new hoses. We rebuilt the slew pump. We pulled the electric motor and tested it, along with putting in new fluids. Got everything put together today. Went to check it all out, and the slew pump seal failed. So they had to take that out and rebuild it again. which means they'll have to come down to Tacoma and put that in to make sure that that is working. But otherwise, it was a very nice trip. If you ever get a chance to go up and spend some time at Fisherman's Terminal, I highly suggest it.
We are now transiting back through the Ballard Locks to head to our home port of Tacoma. It is one of the first sunny Saturdays of 2025, and there are several boats making their way into the locks with us. As Mike slowly and very carefully enters the locks, I run back and forth between the stern and the bow, tossing lines to the lockmasters. We end up having a sailboat rafted off our port side, which adds a little bit of anxiety, but the process turns out to be much the same, and we make sure to have lots of fenders and manage the lines closely.
Okay, small boat, all the way to the front, blue hole. We're gonna raft on the blue hole. All right, guys, go ahead and make that up, head up to the back. Howdy.
Howdy, how are you?
How are you? Four zero ahead. Oh, you're gonna go to the blue hole. The first row up. Only up. You gotta have a record boat day today.
Come on, Drew.
All right, man. I'm looking to wrap on you guys.
Okay.
All vessels on the large locks, stand by your lines. The water level is changing. Stand by your lines. On the way down.
Yeah.
Ready, Cap? I'm ready. Hey, I can take this for you. All right, man, good on time.
Okay.
Hey,
Thank you. Mine's in, honey.
With a second successful locking under our belt, we have a little more confidence in this locking process. We can now take a big deep breath and enjoy our cruise home. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the film, please like, subscribe, and leave us a comment.